We are live at the Jubilee Lounge.
Re-enroll that student in a school for the student to complete. And that difficulty for that one is not a challenge because it's just a smooth process and we have witnessed it and it's working. That is not a challenge.
So that is about orientation. We need to continue to orient. We are almost moving live. So apart from the inputs that have just been given, there are some situations in the rural areas where the child doesn't want to.
This is a GTV live event.
All right, it's a sunny morning here at the Jubilee Lounge of the Kotoka International Airport, where we are expecting the arrival of Ghana's Foreign Affairs Minister and now the Secretary General-elect of the Commonwealth, Shirley Botchwey. A moment of pride, a moment of joy. It's a moment that we're all expecting, putting big smiles on our faces, making this beautiful country so proud, and of course the continent. Welcome to the Kotoka International Airport.
We are at the Jubilee Lounge of the Kotoka International Airport. My name is Sarah Fury and I'm here doing this with...
I'm George Sapo.
Okay. So as you can see behind us, I don't know whether our cameramen are taking shots of what is happening ahead of us, but we have party faithfuls gathered here. We have Asafo Ache or Asafo May, who are draped in warrior clothes here to welcome the newly elect Secretary General-elect of the Commonwealth in the Caribbean.
All right, okay. And This is a very proud moment. I remember very well when this whole exercise happened, somewhere into Friday, into Saturday morning, when the announcement came out that she's actually won. She was actually contesting against 3 other strong Africans, one from Nigeria and other parts of the continent too. But finally, she came out tops as the Secretary General-elect for the Commonwealth. It's a proud moment too. And on that very day, the President actually put a message on the Facebook congratulating her, obviously, championing to expect her to become the Secretary General for this particular institution. It's been running for the past so many years. Started in 1965 when we had the Commonwealth. Mainly had countries that were actually colonized by the British. But along the line, we've had countries that have not been colonized by the British that have actually joined the Commonwealth. The latest being Gabon and then Togo joining in 2022. And this is the institution that our own Shirley is the Secretary General for.
It's a proud moment for Ghana. It's a proud moment to be wielding the flag of Ghana today. She's really worked very, very hard and tirelessly to get this position. She's gone round the world. She's gone round the African countries. Every member of the Commonwealth nations, she's gone and visited them and appealed to their conscience to give her their vote or to give her the nod to run the Secretariat, and it's a proud moment for Ghana.
Very much a proud moment, but just to give our viewers a feel of what's really happening here, there are a lot of Ghanaians here, I'll see as such, some clad in the Ghana colors. Yes, the red, gold, and green. At least we have our flag too here. There are some also in the party colors here. There are some in T-shirts that have got the Secretary General-elect on the front, printed in front there. Almost everybody happy here. Some also dressed in kente, all in anticipation to welcome the Secretary-elect. I understand that she's actually coming down with the President too. So it's going to be a big occasion here at the Kotoka International Airport. And you can hear from the background, everybody very much happy in anticipation to welcome her.
But George, many know her to be the Foreign Affairs and Regional Integration Minister for Ghana. I think she's been the longest she's been at the post.
Yes. 2017, yes. Yes. Well, first of all, she's a politician. She's a journalist too. She's also a lawyer. She's a lawyer, she's a politician, and she's also a diplomat too. And she's played in this circle for a very long time. She's been in Parliament. That at least she was actually the brain behind some of these things, and it's been a very wonderful experience for her, and making sure that at least she puts Ghana out there on the map. I remember very well when the whole announcement came that she's going for that particular position as the Secretary General for the Commonwealth. It was a moment of pride, and she went out there to campaign throughout the 56 countries that makes up the Commonwealth, which about 2.7 billion population. That's a huge one. That's a huge one. And yes, yes, and also information is states that out of this 2.7 billion of it, over 30%, a couple of things. Trade happens to be key. And trade is a very important thing within the Commonwealth, ensuring that at least member countries also are able to trade among themselves. Education is also key, which is education and skills. And one other key thing has got to do with climate change. Well, we're talking about climate change. Charlie, sun is very, it's scorching here, and you can actually understand what's up. Yes. Yes, and climate change is one key thing that she's also going to champion and work for. One other aspect about climate change is going to do with climate financing. It's a very difficult thing for Africa. If you look at the whole issue of climate change, Africa's contribution, it's not really that much compared to, yes, we bear the brand. So you can imagine. They are not willing to pay. So she has a very tough one there to ensure that climate financing is a key thing that will actually be pushed climate change. One other issue has got to do with good governance. which is also very key, because if you look at the Commonwealth, it's made up of countries within Africa, within Asia, within the Pacific too. We had some of our countries also in the Bahamas region too. So these are countries that democracy is a very key thing, and ensure that good governance becomes the bedrock in these particular countries.
Being a champion for regional security, remember the Sally security that has been established. She's been an advocate for peace and unity among member states in the Sahel, and that's one of the achievements. So maybe that's one of the things that endear member states to property level.
All right, so we are here at the Jubilee Lounge of the Kotoka International Airport, anticipating the arrival of Ghana's Foreign Affairs Minister, Regional Integration Minister Shirley Botchwey, now elected as the Secretary General of the Commonwealth, which happens to be one of the biggest blocs that we have in the world after the United Nations, as made up of countries. Then the whole idea is set up in 1965, was made up of countries actually colonized by the British. But now we actually have countries that have actually joined that have not been colonized by the British, made up of close to about 56 or 57 countries. The latest joining is Gabon and then Togo, that joined in 2022. The main objective and advantage is to enhance that trade, to enhance good governance, and enhance that peace and serenity among these countries. And of course, before the Queen passed, she was the head of the Commonwealth, and now we have the King also, King Charles, also being the head of the Commonwealth. Yes.
So I believe she being the Secretary General of the Commonwealth is the second.
Yes. So she's had down there. Yes. We're anticipating whether everyone is excited, waiting to know for our arrival.